XeroRez. Good morning.
Did you just Ohio Riz me? Whoa.
Lol. I forgot that's a thing now. Ohio Riz. Oh no. I'm probably gonna go make another cup of coffee real quick. And then I'll be good to go.
Yeah. So let's get started in cold open. What do you want to talk about? How you doing?
Oh, fun. Vebs just posted something great. Our restaurant is hiring for a dishwasher. Qualifications: with pleasing personality, must be 18 years old, honest, hardworking, team player. Also, must be at least 18 years old. I misread that. Honest, hardworking, team player, male, female, gay, whatever's fine. We don't care. Must have a master's degree or doctoral degree. Knowledge in quantum physics is a plus.
Dishwasher. That's funny.
Must have a doctoral degree.
What about the 20 years of experience?
Yeah, right?
You gotta be 18, but you have 20 years of experience.
Yep, 100%. 100%. That's the way you gotta go. Man, that's how we're gonna get outclassed, man. Honestly.
Yeah. Man, we didn't buy land when when we were 2, and now we're gonna get outclassed by the 18-year-olds who already have 20 years of experience.
Well, no, not 18-year-olds though. Like AI. We'll get smoked, dude. I mean, I am genuinely of the persuasion that the job that I do probably won't get taken over by AI anytime soon. But there's so many jobs that are getting taken over by AI or robots with AI or something like that it's ridiculous. Now, the people that are complaining about it are acting like that's their life's work when, let's be honest, I mean, like some people, their life's work is working at Dunkin' Donuts. Don't get me wrong. I mean, hey, that's your deal. But when you're getting outclassed by a robot that does your job faster and better, just let it be. Go, I don't know, clean some tables or something. People depend on me to brighten their day. Probably not, but maybe. And if they do depend on you to brighten their day, then clean some tables and talk to them? I don't know. Like, I'm of the persuasion that if things can be made simpler and easier, and I don't have to deal with people as much, and it makes things faster and more efficient, I'll take it. I don't want no human interaction, but I want more efficient workplaces for sure.
So you just said, all right, full segue, let's start this thing? All right, I'm good, let's go.
And you had to, man, I like smoothly transitioned, like swapping lanes on a highway in a nice comfy car. And then you were like, let's hit the brakes for no, I'm kidding. Yeah.
No. Really what had happened was I just threw the speed bump down. So, whoa.
You were checking the what's the stupid the it's not taxing road, it's the tire popping thing. It's basically a tie rack with spikes.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, you're talking about the stuffs and things, yeah.
But honestly, though, there are some jobs where AI is 100% going to take over. I mean, we've already seen it happen. Search engines, stuff like that. With some of it's a pain.
Right now, what is a job that you can think of that you're like, that's definitely replaced? Or will be replaced really quickly?
I was going to say, currently replaced, not sure, but will be replaced. I mean, any job where you've got an internet-based query where, I mean, that's already happening though, where AI can go and say, hey, you don't need Google for this, you can use me. I mean, we already have that. Anything information-based, anything that is, I can go dig up for this resource very quickly and hand you the information, that's doable, for sure.
So like researchers, stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, researchers not so much. In certain things,
I don't know.
maybe.
I think AI could compile a research list pretty good, pretty well.
Okay. Yeah, if we're doing research lists, sure. But when you said researchers, I was thinking like archaeologists, people that go to places and look at things, like actually researching a chemical or a site.
Nah, that's too complex.
So, physical. That's what I was saying. Physical.
Yeah, I was
research,
more like
you're just looking into like paper-based research, like documented research. Okay,
right.
Gotcha. Yeah. Grabbable. So like, I want to write and this is actually already a thing. I think I want to write a paper on X topic. Give me a few paragraphs, or write the entire paper for me with credited, sites and all that stuff. That's already a thing, I think.
So here's where I'm gonna say, like, I kind of disagree. I don't think even those simple jobs that we have listed out, I don't think they're gonna be replaced anytime soon. And the reason being is like, sure, your own personal self, like if you're gonna be like, yo, I'm too lazy to Google that, I'll use ChatGPT, like, hey, what's this thing? Give me some stuff on that. Sure, that's fine. But if you're gonna like have it professional, you're not gonna be like, hey, ChatGPT, give me these things. You know what I mean? I'm thinking that the job will still be human based for quite a while.
Well, for like actual real life jobs, yeah. Other than stuff that's like a specific process that can be repeated many times. Like making coffee. That's a specific process. You can do the same thing every time. You'll get basically the same coffee every time. Not a problem. But like for stuff like essay writing, yeah, there's a little bit of soul lost in it, depending on what you're writing about, I guess. Unless it's just purely factual. But that already exists. If we're talking about document writing and saving and stuff, like that's already here.
I think there's going to be a buffer time. If you ask me, right? So even for, let's take your coffee example, right? Even for something like a simple process to make coffee, people just don't interact with AI enough and have like they don't do it enough to be like, I trust AI to do the job, If you were to go into a coffee shop and there was two lines, one of them had a barista and one of them just spat out a cup of coffee, you'd probably trust and go into the line with the barista before you would ever go into the spit out a cup of coffee. Because you're like, oh, I don't really know what's happening there. That could be I was gonna say something vulgar. That could just be rancid bathwater,
So I get that. If you can't see what's going on, then yeah. I think because of what is actually currently happening, it's a little different. I know some people don't really care to have robots make their food, right? Because it's not. I mean, it is AI. I would assume it's some form of AI based because it's not really talking to you much. But it's already being done in coffee shops around the world, where that's all you got. You just have the robot there, but you can see it. That's the big difference. If it was covered up, most people would avoid it because they're like, I don't know what's there, like whatever, blah blah blah.
That is fair, but I still think human factor plays a lot bigger role than what you may be attributing to it.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I genuinely agree. The human factor does play a big role. I'm just saying for jobs that don't take much complexity, like when it comes to being a barista, there is complexity in mixing and things, but that can be taught to a machine that can repeat things like that. Now, on the job like I have, where it's
I agree the possibility of the job being taken by a robot is there. I just disagree that it will happen soon.
Oh, maybe not. I mean, I'm only saying it will happen soon because I'm not saying full takeover. I'm just saying that it's already been integrated and it's already happening all around the world. Like it's legitimately current as of like sometime last year. Places like there are already coffee shops around the world, especially in Japan, I think, that already have the automated robot stuff. I don't remember whether it's Japan or somewhere. It's somewhere in that part of the world. Maybe it's parts of Europe or something. But there are already robot coffee places that it's just the one robot in a stall, basically. Now, whether it makes great coffees or not, who knows? But it's a thing that can be replaced. And obviously, it's like it's like when you go to the museum to look at like dinosaur bones or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's cool to go see once, but I'm not gonna go there like every day. Yeah.
I mean, it's one thing to like say, yeah, there is an example of this, and there's another thing of like it being like it replaced the job. The job still exists, even though that robot does exist as well in the world. You know what I mean? Because like if let's just say like if it was doable, you would already see it. Like McDonald's would have literally no employees. You know what I mean?
All I'm saying is, man, a robot can make a burger too. Yo, if I could have a robot consistently make a burger the same every time, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, and plus, there is an example of the burger making robot. Stuff. I don't know if you saw that video.
I forgot
that was like a few years ago.
That was a while ago, yeah.
Anyway, but I'm just saying, man, I don't think it'll happen anytime soon. Even though it's possible and being done, the job will not be replaced anytime soon. I'm talking like next 10, 15 years. I don't think it's even close.
Okay. I think by the end of our lifetime, we'll see.
End of our lifetime? That's kind of unpredictable, but I mean, yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean? General lifespan of like, we're talking 60 to 80 years. So, yeah, I guess that'd be the next 30 or so years. Plus.
Yeah.
Is it 30 plus? I mean, not like within 30, but 30
within
plus.
30 years, I could see an advancements and a change in society and things. I could see that happening. Nothing before that, though. Because, like, I mean, if you go back to... I'm gonna make sure I got the dates right. So, like, machine learning and AI has been a thing for, like, almost 100 years now. It's like... 1956 was the first ever coining of the phrase AI.
Yeah.
By John McCarthy, I believe that. Let me my notes. Yeah, John McCarthy, and like that was the very first ever coining of that phrase. They thought within the next 5 years of them talking about AI there that we would already have machines with the intelligence and capabilities of a human brain and being able to do human things. And obviously.
Okay.
That's 1956, and you know where we at right now, 2025, dating the episode. I'm just saying, there's a lot that goes into it that is... It's not like you think. It's not going to replace jobs. I'm positive of that.
Yeah.
At least in the foreseeable future, I'm not saying impossible, but very improbable.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. I know stuff like my job, like what I do, selling auto parts, isn't going to get replaced anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because it's just, like, it's actually, a lot of that is very nuanced.
Oh, and yeah.
A lot of, like, AI doesn't understand nuance like that. Yeah.
Like, people in the, like, mechanic field... They have been doing stuff this way for quite a while, and they're not just going to be like, oh, let the machine do it, you know? No, they're going to call up someone who is in a parts store, and they're like, yeah, I can look up that part number, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. 100%. I mean, we already have AI doing the, like, here's our recommendation for this. Here's our recommendation for that. I'd love to build one that does, like, code checks. So, like a code reader that uses AI to give the customer information, because the computer in the vehicle. What I think would be great is to build a program that was accessible to everyone, or at least to dealerships, to cut out some garbage. Because you go to a dealership, you have to pay like $180 to get your vehicle looked at. We're talking like just diagnostics. Yeah. The guys pay $3,000 a year, if not the dealership and just doling it out to everybody, to keep their programs updated on their tablets, to allow them to use the information they get from the tablets to fix your vehicle. I can understand the price being relatively high, but let's say you get 10 customers a month at $100 a customer. You've paid for 1/3. You're going to get more than 10 customers a month.
Oh, definitely.
90% of the time. Like, for most mechanics, right? You're going to get more than 10 jobs. and they require diagnostics almost every time. So we're talking, you're making $1,200 a year on your $3,000, or no, $12,000 a year, pardon me, on your $3,000 program. That's insane.
Right.
It's great, but it's insane.
See, and that kind of makes, so that would make a lot more. So AI assisting a job would be way more probable of happening than replacing a job.
Yeah,
that is definitely going to be happening on almost every job.
Marju is correct. We know that AI is going to be taking over so many different industries in the near future. And we have definitive information from one of our local techs about how AI actually could pull information that technicians use now and do a lot of what they do before they work on your car for you without their help. After this ad break, we'll take a deep dive. Have you ever wanted to walk into a tech store, grab your 3 to 4 items, and walk out feeling like you didn't pay for anything? Yeah? Well, that's where SteelTech.com comes in. With our new and improved VR shopping simulation, you can get in and out in style, all from the comfort of your home. Go to ventpowered.com or our own website, that's SteelTech.com, type in Stealing Tech in VR to find our patented software. Grab your VR headset, your credit card, your social security number, and your wife's maiden name to get started today. Just fill in all our unnecessary fill-in-the-blank questions like, what was your first dog's name? And when did you graduate from high school? Put in your credit card information, and for a measly payment of $69,420 a year, you can get started with Steel Tech Industries' leading VR product for all your tech needs. Use code We're Actually Stealing Tech in Real Life for 100% off your first cart. Again, that is code We Are Actually Stealing Tech in Real Life for 100% off your first cart today. Did you grab your free tech? No, that's probably good. The site is fake, but the deep dive is real. One thing I've never known is that mechanics have an application they use where they can post the solutions they've used to fix a problem. So say you have a broken CV axle, obviously the fix is replace the CV axle, but for things that have more nuance, say an electrical issue, say some sort of issue with maybe your displays in your vehicle, because you have a fancy vehicle, it's got the little text screen, right? All the new vehicles have it. Everything that goes wrong with that thing is complicated. All these mechanics, well, some of them, everybody's got access to it if you pay for it. This is basically an application that has a subscription model. You pay for it, then you can go and pull through the issues that you're looking up. So you can look up the issue that you're having and find posts where mechanics have said, this is the number one fix I found. Well, you know what? This fix didn't work. Maybe I try something else. Oh, this second fix worked for me instead of the first fix because it was a slightly different problem, but it looks like the same problem when you first look at your diagnostic trouble codes. Okay, cool. I had no clue this existed. Think about the impact it would have giving an AI access to this information. If the AI had access to this, it would take it split seconds to do what a mechanic has to go and physically research. Then say it gives you a QR code, the mechanic scans it, and boom, they have the information. I'm not saying mechanics having this information is a waste of time. I'm not saying that paying them to do their job is a waste of money. I think it's important. But I do think we can save money in the long run and save time if we allow AI to do something it's really, really, really good at. Maybe we can talk about this more in a future episode. But that's the deep dive out of the way. Now back to the episode.
I want to be if I knew how to do much programming, I would be wanting to be busy making something like that. Because where I work, that would be amazing. Cut out the middleman, get rid of, I say the middleman. The dealership's not really the middleman, but cut out the garbage because nobody trusts dealerships anymore, anyways. You know, it's really hard to trust the dealership when they can't make good vehicles in the first place. You know, and that's not me just like dogging on all dealerships. It's just based on the factual evidence that most vehicles now die within 60,000 miles. It's absolutely insane. COVID completely ruined our vehicle market. Hopefully, we're getting it back soon, but COVID really messed some stuff up.
You can see it reflected in the stock market. Like Ford has been down for very down for quite a while now.
Yeah, dude, the most hilarious thing happened last year where the Ford CEO was like, "Oh my word, we're y'all." He basically said, "Y'all, like I have nothing to do with this. Y'all have been making vehicles terribly for the past couple of years," is basically what he said, instead of, the past, 15 to 20 years since he's been CEO. And he's like, we're going to go to performance-based payment so people will actually do their jobs. And I'm sitting here like, so you're just going to act like you weren't CEO for the past, I don't know how many years, and act like you didn't have any control over it at all, because none of this is your fault, and you've been letting people make garbage vehicles and make crazy amounts of money on vehicles that have just been failing. Every single new Ford has had some sort of dumb issue. Same with Dodge, same with Chevy, same with Ram, because it's now not Dodge, but same with Chevy, GM. Toyota fell prey to it recently. Toyota's been having some issues, although they were like the top name brand for at least the past couple of years. The Ford F-150 has been the most sold truck in the U.S., or maybe even around the world, but I think in the U.S. for the past however many years, like ridiculous amounts of years. They have not been the number one most sold brand in a long time. But I think if we got stuff like AI-assisted code reading and stuff like that, we would have less scam customers, because they could have that in the palm of their hands and know exactly, because all the mechanic is doing, half the mechanics now don't use their heads as much as they used to.
Yeah.
I mean, well, to be fair, half the mechanics now never worked in an era where they had to use their heads to figure stuff out. But the ones that did don't even do that now. Because, vehicles are built to tell you what's wrong with them. They have diagnostic trees that tell you the information. That's why I'd love to see an AI improvement there, where the AI can just plug in your little code reader, hit read, and then it could go through the diagnostic tree, because we already have tablets that do that. They have the information, they're communicating with the computer, they're doing all that. The mechanic's just navigating a menu. I've watched them do it. They just navigate menus. They're not doing anything intricate. And AI could do that. No questions asked.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Absolutely. The vehicle tells you what's wrong with it. So AI could do that. Tell the customer. Customer brings in that result that they got and hands it to a dealership, says, get this thing fixed. Or hands it to a shop. Get this thing fixed. Saves the shop time. Saves the customer time and money. And whoever the heck makes the app code reader crap makes insane amounts of money and can retire very quickly. Genuinely. They would probably try to get silenced by a dealership, but what are you going to do? Those programs are offered to people who have those tablets, so anybody has access to it if they have the money.
Yeah, I don't know. So
technically, in the same way, everybody has access to that. But knowing how to use the tool is the hard part, I should say. Technically, anybody in the world can go and buy one of those diagnostic tablets and pay the $3,000 to get all the old information and new information, whatever, get it updated, get it set up for newer vehicles, and do that themselves if they really wanted to. A lot of people don't have the money.
Right.
Or the want to, anyways. But
that's the big one, is the money.
All the information is there. All the information's there. in this case, it would be up to the AI or whatever program AI or whatever that's made by somebody to do the front end work for somebody. That's all that's like, there's just one, obviously it's not a simple step, but there's just one step left for that to just be taken over. It's not going to take over everything because there will be legal battles, I would assume. But
the legality of everything is a whole nother like conversation.
Well, I've used something in that vein, like where we're talking about an AI just reading already available information that technically anyone has access to. I view that as, I mean, I personally don't see anything illegal with that. There's nothing against the law for something like that. Because it's not like that information.
I am making no comment, and here at Derezzed Studios, none of our comments represent our legal advice and or views of any matter.
No. I was just saying, I just personally don't see how it would be illegal. Because it's free information. Not that it isn't illegal, because I obviously haven't researched any of that. Because I don't know how to make the dang app or whatever. But if someone were to do that, I can't see it viewed any other way than, hi, the dealership already has this information, or could be having this information sent back to them. So, why can't we as the consumer have that information? Because technically we can. Anybody can go buy those code readers, scanners, and do that work if they wanted to. It's not like any of that's locked off. I mean, you just have to pay for it. It's locked behind a paywall, like everything, you know. But it's there. Like, you can do it if you want. That's the thing. But with jobs like, you know, coffee making and or selling parts or something, it's not like all the coffee making, a lot of the information's already there, but there's a difference between a human making it and a robot making it. But with a job like mine, technically all the information's there. But when somebody walks in and says, I need a pumpkin.
Yeah.
That AI has, like,
what?
In a parts store? Yeah. Like, it might be able to be like, okay, let me find, like, keywords for pumpkin in vehicle tech. Like, okay.
Yeah.
I made a joke to the older guy when I first started working where I'm working now. The first time. An older guy, like, we're talking like older country boy walks in, says something like that. And I made a joke like, oh yeah, they sell those at Walmart. And he gave me a death glare like he wanted to kill me. And I'm like, whoa, hold up. Like, hello? I must have struck a nerve. He got real mad and he's like, you must not know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, well, can you explain what it is on the vehicle? And he's like, well, you obviously don't know anything, so why would I? And I was like, well, give me a second. Let's figure it out. Okay, cool. So he explains it and I'm like, okay, so you mean the connector cluster for the brake lights on the back end of a truck. Right. He's like, yeah. You look dumbfounded because I'm like, yeah, I know exactly what you're looking for. You didn't use the right terminology. Well, that's what they used to call it. I'm like, I'm not the used to. I'm the current, and I know what the actual term is. Pardon me for doing my job. And he's like, well, and I was like, yeah, so you get underneath the bed. And I just explained exactly how to get to it. He's like, oh, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I've worked on those before. Like, I've helped my dad disconnect and reconnect stuff there. We've, like, modified stuff there because that's how we fixed up setting up our trailer lights and stuff for the Sonoma that he had that he pulled behind the motorhome on our trips. I'm like, yeah, the red truck? Yeah. I was like, I know. Like, I know where this stuff is. But you have to give me that, you have to give me the inch. Like, let me use my knowledge instead of throwing out some garbage like nobody's going to know. Because, like the AI, right? The AI is going to be like, the heck is a pumpkin? But if you told them, like, it's the light connector cluster, or light cluster connector thing, you tell them the actual term, boom. Google search or whatever the heck it's using, done for. It knows. It's not hard to find. I'm just saying, like, with the actual information, easier to figure out. And AI could take over that. But for the nuance of the job, I can't see that changing in like 50 to 60, like ever. Honestly.
Well, I could definitely see, like, I was talking about, like, AI assistants. Like, so, like you're saying, making 100%. An app. I could 100% see you, like, having a AI assistant, like, I don't know, like iPad or whatever, and, like, you're like, oh, yeah, click, 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 all right, here you go, and done, you know? I could 100% see that.
I mean, Tesla cars already kind of do that. Where, like, if you've seen anything about I've really been enjoying in this... I've been enjoying watching people stress test certain all sorts of vehicles. And for those of you who are online watching people stress test said certain vehicles, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. For those who don't, just won't. But these certain individuals who do this, I really enjoy watching their content because nobody in the world is doing what they're doing. Nobody.
Yeah.
Not the dealerships, not literally anyone. They have garnered a lot of hate for what they're doing. I love it because the dealerships are too afraid to do what they are doing because they don't want to build really good vehicles. I mean, they do, but they also need a form of failure so they can make money.
Right. I mean, the make money is 100%.
Yeah.
That drives all kind of commerce.
So they're stress testing stuff, and I've been loving watching all the error messages pop up on the Teslas when they've been testing them, because the Teslas already do it. Like, they tell you, you know, left rear tire, blah 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 blah. Drivetrain disengaged for this, that, and the other. You're having error codes on this motor and this, like it goes in. It doesn't fully go into depth, but it goes into depth more than most vehicles. It's already doing that kind of a job for you. Obviously, it's not going to tell you everything because it's hard to work on Teslas. Don't get me wrong, but it's already doing that type of a job. So AI assist, 100%. I can't wait for AI assist. That's fantastic. I love it. But AI job takeover for stuff like that, I don't know. I see robot job takeovers for simple jobs, but I don't see it for certainly don't see it for stuff like this, where there's a lot of nuance involved.
See, I'm gonna stick with it's not gonna take over the simple jobs, and actually, it's gonna probably even do more than not take jobs. It's probably going to create jobs, because, like, I mean, I'm a prime example. I'm working with AI stuff right now. It made my job. There's going to be people who need security, AI security. There's going to be so many jobs generated just because AI is becoming prevalent in the world at large.
Yeah, so, I can see that. I mean, obviously, new technology always creates new jobs. Even in the realm of even in the realm of robots and coffee shops, people are like, "Oh, they're going to take all our jobs. They're taking our jobs." Yeah, yeah, okay, kind of. Like, yeah, sure, they're taking your gerbs, but, like, really? Yeah, there's still going to be baristas making coffee. There's still going to be mom and pop shops that exist that aren't going to take on that technology at all. And even when there is that technology, they're creating 2 or 3 jobs because you need mechanics for those robots. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. The job qualifications are, like, way over your head, Mr. Coffee Barista, unless you have electrical engineer degree or some sort of some sort of robotics or mechanics degree. You know, like, yeah, of course it's going to be a different kind of job and a bit over your head, but it is creating new jobs. Because
for real.
Like, don't get me wrong, robots don't ask for days off.
Right.
But when they fail, usually it's longer time of failure than a human in a position.
Yeah, and also that failure is a good point too. You got to have there's a job created to supervise the AI, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, in the realm of AI, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, so you know how, like, some places have community notes because they got tired of, like, you
Yeah, quote unquote some places. I know what you're talking about.
Well, like, I get what you're hinting at, but the fact is, like, more websites than we use have community notes.
No, I know.
But it's because, like, the fact checking AIs that they had instituted were terrible at their jobs.
Still are.
I mean, I would assume so. I would assume you have people checking AI queries all the time because you ask for something specific and you get, like, it sounds stupid to say it this way, but I remember when it first started happening because I know you and I have been on the internet for a minute now and are usually online a lot. But I remember when it started happening and we were like, what is this search result we're getting? Like, this is so...
Yeah, like, there was some stuff
off the road. It's like exit in 5 miles and then the AI just yeets off the side of the road. Like, immediately. Right. It's like, dude, no. This has nothing to do with what I looked up. Now it's getting a whole lot better. Like, it's doing a pretty good job. And even what bothers me now is the fact that it's making up, like, it's pulling information from different places and giving you its own specific answer. Instead of just pulling the answers from other places, it's like rewording everything and giving you its own answer. Which is a little disconcerting, but also a little cool.
Did you ever watch the anime Carol and Tuesday? It's a Netflix original.
No. I've watched a few Netflix originals, but I have not seen that.
To anyone listening, I do highly recommend it. It's just a good all around like anime. It's like it's got a nice heartwarming story. It's got music in it. But the reason I bring it up is the like the world gen, like the anime's like world. It's set in like a semi-distant future. It's not like super distant. It's like a couple of years or whatever. But it's like kind of like an alternate like reality kind of thing. So they fully colonized Mars. And so the Earth still exists. The Earth is having a little bit of trouble, but everything on Mars is pretty much run off AI. You got AI generated ads, AI generated stores with food. AI, they have AI companions that do whatever they want them to do. There's like AI alarm clocks. Blah blah blah. Anyway, you can even see in the storytelling of that anime that there's so many jobs that you can still do that the AI is doing, and there's jobs that AI will never be able to do. And like I do highly recommend watching it if you are into this topic about AI taking your jobs, because it's a good example. It's a real good example.
I'll have to give it a shot. See what it's like. I do like me some anime.
Oh, it's a really cute anime. Like it's about two girls that like are trying to make it in the music business.
Oh,
it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Not gonna lie. They're also. Go ahead.
Oh, what's up? No. You're good.
I was gonna keep talking about Carol and Tuesday. I was gonna. Yeah, I'm all about this anime. But yeah, the radiation from the atmosphere of Mars is causing a androgynous disease in the inhabitants of Mars. So, there's that too.
Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
An androgynous disease.
Yeah, it just makes people gendery,
Ah. Oh, I was going to say, sounds Star Trekian.
Yeah, I think the idea did probably come from an old Star Trek episode.
It's the Borg! Oh man!
Go ahead with your thought. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I was just gonna say off topic. I found out the other day that that Netflix is picking up the Halo series.
Dude, Netflix is doing a lot of things.
Which should be interesting. Well, what worries me is I do like a lot of what Netflix is doing. Like, I mean, we got Arcane, which was amazing.
Am I the only person on Earth who hates Arcane?
Really?
Yes.
No, you're not the only person on Earth that hates Arcane. I enjoy viewing it because it's fun. Like, I think the people that really enjoyed League of Legends had some problems with it. But I don't know. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I don't have any problems with the League of Legends. It's a lot. There's a lot. It's
not,
nothing to do with the League of Legends lore. It's all to do with the production of the people who made the thing.
Oh, okay. Maybe we'll have to talk about that sometime.
Yeah, that sounds like a new episode in the future.
But I did think it was cool that Halo, after getting dropped by like Paramount or whoever it was, who was doing a mediocre job making a Halo series, because I mean, as much as I enjoyed it as a standalone, they showed Master Chief's face, which is like number one rule, no. You don't do it.
Right?
Like,
right?
That's the whole point. Is like, you don't know who he is.
Right.
But anyways, I do think that will be kind of fun to see in the future if they do anything good with it. But
heck yeah, Netflix is crazy, man. They're doing all kinds of stuff. They've got games.
Anime a try.
Have you played any of the Netflix games?
Yes.
Like, what in the world is going on?
Dude, because they need people. So it's like YouTube. They need people to stay on the app to make money.
Right.
They need people to stay on the site to make money. So giving you something to do when you want to take a break from watching stuff, like that lets you stimulate your brain or whatever, it's perfect. All I gotta say though is they need to add Cut the Rope. They need to get they need to get the rights to it. Put Cut the Rope in there. They'll be sorted. Man, I used to play the heck out of Cut the Rope.
I don't think you need the rights. Just make a copycat. You know.
I mean, yeah, that's what everybody does these days. I'm just saying, if you want to do it the right way, like just do the creative.
Just put ropes in. Dang, come on, it's not that hard. Right.
Man, yeah, I'll have to give that anime a shot and see what it's about.
Yeah, Carol and Tuesday. Cool. And you should also check out our YouTube channel, Derezzed Studios. We got a great playthrough of Halo going on. First episode is called Seriously, We Aren't Spartan 117?
What did he say?
Seriously, We Aren't Spartan 117?
There you go. I ain't making a suggestion because I ain't seen it, but if you like it, let us know in the comments below because I have not watched it, and maybe I'll be able to give it a shot. Yeah, I'll check out Carol and Tuesday just to see what it's like because there's not a whole lot of there is media with AI in it. Obviously, I mean we have like probably one of the most well known ones was in Iron Man. You know, Jarvis. Everybody knows Jarvis.
Sorry, my cat is being a butt right now.
Aw. Cats are cute, though. But,
if she was being cute, it'd be fine, but she's not being cute.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, yeah.
But everybody knows Jarvis. We all know the helper AI. But I'm interested to see what they do with AI in the future. Obviously, in the job-related fields. But I do agree there's going to be a lot of assistance-based stuff over replacement-based stuff. Because there are too many jobs out in the world that AI can't do, and robots don't have the mobility to do, that humans will still have to do, no matter what.
Yeah, dude, yeah. I mean, I don't have a whole lot left. I don't know. What you want to talk about.
I honestly think that's about it. I mean, with
cool.
With what we see in the realm of AI right now, we're seeing a lot of like uprising of everybody's using a version of ChatGPT to do their things, to do programming. Blah. Dude, people are like, "Oh, y'all are just cheating when you do programming because you're just using ChatGPT to give you the answers." Okay, let's be honest. Programming for years. I talked to my brother-in-law about programming, and I'm like, yeah, I don't understand it. He's like, dude, it's yes, try and learn the language, but like 90% of it's copy-paste. And I'm like, what? He's like, most of the stuff you want to do. He's like, most of the stuff you want to do. If you want to build a website, copy-paste. If you want to put this, like certain stuff on a website, copy-paste. And sometimes you have to copy-paste and modify, right? So he built a website to track flights in and out of Houston through a VATSIM. Virtual air traffic simulator. This was back when he was still in college, and I was living with him and his family for a bit. He went in and he built a website. He got all the tracking data, and he could just go on the website, update it, and know exactly when flights were going in and out. I don't remember whether it was VATSIM specific or whether they were actual flight trackers, because I think there's a way to do that as well. because they have like public access for stuff like that, I think. But
the records are online. You just go grab it.
The virtual air traffic simulator, as far as I remember, was supposed to mimic actual flights happening in real time. So it was really cool to watch the flights. But he was like, yeah, 90% of this project was copy and paste. He did some of the coding himself, obviously, and he had to do some modifications himself. But he was like, yeah, so much of this stuff, like what he was learning, was copy and paste. So it's not like the AI is doing anything that people aren't already doing. It's just making it more accessible to people who have no clue what they're doing. So I think accessibility is going to be a huge thing. But
like,
not
my closing remarks are just that, like, people are afraid of AI because they don't understand, right? So AI, it's never, well, not in our current view will it ever be quote unquote sentient. I don't care what anyone says. There's no way. It's just not possible that it'll be sentient.
We're holding off on Skynet, guys.
And like, don't be scared of it. You know, like people have to train AI to do what the AI does. It may be able to quote unquote machine learn, but it's not learning like you would think of it as learning. Machine learning is literally saying, "This is an apple." Machine says, "Okay, I know what an apple looks like, but that thing that you just showed me over there, that's not an apple. That's machine learning." They're not going to be like, I don't like apples. They're not going to be like that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not opinionated. It's database. It's database-based learning. Like it is building a library of information to access.
Any listeners out there, they ain't going to be taking our jobs and they ain't going to kill us all. We're good.
I do hope they take over some things, just to make like they are a utility. That's the point. It's to help make certain things in life simpler or easier.
We should start a subreddit.
More enjoyable. For what?
The Derezzed Studios.
Oh, just a generic one.
Yeah.
Like just in general. Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you guys want to see us make a subreddit, we're 100% down. Let us know in the comments below. We'd be down to do that. But for today, I think that's all. That's AI and our gerbs. They're taking their gerbs, huh? I don't know about that, honestly. We'll see. Maybe we'll come to regret saying that they're not going to take our jobs in the next 10 to 15 years. But I think we'll deal with that in 10 to 15 years.
Oh, I hope not.
Oh man! All right, y'all have fun.
Yeah.
Check out what was that? What was that anime you wanted them to check out?
Tuesday. Yeah. Carol and Tuesday. It's a good anime.
Carol and Tuesday. Give that anime a shot. Let me know what you think about it, because I'm probably going to be giving it a shot too very soon. But thank you guys for listening to the first episode of Free to Boot. I hope you guys enjoyed the chat about AI and generic gerbs. If you have any ideas for future podcasts here on the Derezzed Studios channel, it can be pretty much anything. As long as
whatever you want to hear me rant about, go on, you know.
But thank you guys for stopping by, and as always, we will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace.